All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome my special guest from Toledo, defensive lineman Martez Poynter. Man, how's it going?
Good. How are you? How are you?
Oh, I'm doing well, bro. For those people who are not familiar with you, man, tell them who you are.
I'm Martez Poynter. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. Went to a high school called Trinity Catholic. Had a lot of good players come out of there. And I got the opportunity to go to the University of Toledo. Been there my whole college career. Made plays. The last 2 years, I increased on my play. I did very well for a D tackle. I feel. Um, I come from a great family. I love basketball. I love football and basketball, but I wanted to play basketball in high school, but that ain't go my way. So yeah, that's who I am.
Okay, so you grew up in St. Louis, man. So, what were the high school offers like for you, man?
Basically, I had a couple schools from the MAC, um, and I just chose to pick Toledo because I felt like that was the best MAC school and had the best production out of the MAC.
Yeah, and it's one of the top best programs out there too for that conference. When did you get into football?
I started playing football at 4 years old. 4 years old. I always played up my whole life until I got to seventh grade, and that's because when I got to seventh grade, I tried to switch my team and how the program that I used to play for, the program I used to play for, they was like it's a grandfather and rule. So if you're on the team for so long, you okay. So I was playing up. So as soon as I tried to go to another team, I had to go back down to my age. So yeah, I've been playing football. I've been playing tackle football since I was four. I always was an O lineman or a D lineman. So
Ah, so it was just meant to be, man.
yeah, I guess so. It was just meant to be.
I mean, growing up in St. Louis has got to be pretty tough growing up over there, huh?
Yeah, it's cool. If you just stay out the way, you'll be all right. Like it ain't that tough. It's a tough city, but it's small. So you just stay to yourself, keep doing. You know what I'm saying? Be productive, play sports. You'll be all right.
Yeah, there's different ways how to get out of it. But what was more intriguing about going to Toledo that made you go over there?
Like the coaches, I would say the coaches, I would say the players, the atmosphere. It felt like home. You had NFL guys already like Kareem Hunt. You know what I'm saying? It's just a great feeling when I got there, and a great team and a great university.
Oh yeah, I mean, like you just said, a lot of the talents have come from Toledo recently, and there's plenty more to come. I'm assuming because you guys are building a nice program. But man, what does it feel like to be on a good defensive squad that's got some guys getting drafted pretty high from that program?
Oh, it's good. We since I've been there, we had a lot of guys get drafted who played defense. So it go back to like we had Tyson Anderson, Sam Womack, Desjuan Johnson. Then you had Quinyon Mitchell. Then you had the Darius Alexander last year. And this year our defense this year we was all close together. So we always went by a thing called 11 as one. So that means ain't nobody bigger than the next person. We all got a mission and we all playing for each other. So that's how it was going in this year. We had the chemistry. A lot of guys stayed. A lot of guys could have left and hit the transfer portal, but a lot of big time names for our defense stayed at Toledo, and we put it together and had one of the best defenses.
Loyalty kind of matters, but it's rare in today's sports for some athletes. I mean, a lot of the NY a lot of the NIL money type of thing kind of intrigues them for some reason, but it's rare for them to. It's rare for loyalty these days. I mean, like for so many years, you would think, why do you have to transfer, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But money, you can't blame them, right? But I can understand if they were like like if they weren't getting much opportunities as starters, or if they were out of favor with the coaching staff, I could understand that part.
Yeah. Like the thing we always used to go by was that NIL money that's the short term money. We want to get that long term money. We trying to get to the NFL, and you know what I'm saying. So that's what we went by, and I could say Quinyon Mitchell really started that. Like he stayed, he could have went anywhere in the country, but he stayed at Toledo and became a first round draft pick, and that just made Darius Alexander stay, and it just made a lot of guys stay, and like we can do it from this school.
Yeah. Last year, Darius Alexander was one of my other top favorite D linemen that I liked in the draft too. And then, what was it like playing with him?
Oh, it was great. Me and him, we talk all the time. Um, Basically, we had like competition going on. Like last year, me and him he had 10 more tackles than me, but we like had the same sacks, had same tackle for loss. He had a pick six, he got that. But it was fun playing with him. Great guy, great human being, athletic, big athletic. You do it all. And, it's just like it was fun. Like that's why this year, another reason why I tried to go so hard because I tried to have like better stats than him his senior year. But it's like, what I'm saying? It's just a friendly competition.
Friendly competition, like a
Yeah.
friendly little like bet competition, huh?
Yeah, like I'm gonna have more sacks than you. And like when I had more sacks than him this year than he had last year, he'd be like, I still had a pick. You didn't have a pick six. I scored. You know what I'm saying? So it was
Oh
all
man, that's got to
it's
be
nice.
something. But it's got to be a fun vibe. Maybe that's a good culture to have at Toledo is to have a friendly competition and have fun with another.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
So, why should NFL teams draft you? What makes you stand out from the rest of the defensive linemen?
I feel like they should draft me because I could say first loyalty. I had the opportunity to transfer, but I stayed at Toledo. I would say I'm violent with my hands. I have a deep pass rush bag. I can stop the run. I'm a good human being. I'm smart at the game. I'm coachable, and it's like I just pick up things fast. And I feel like that's why teams should draft me.
Oh man, dude, just from watching that certain highlight tape, that's what got me to come to you and kind of like seeing your violent hands, your little get off, man. But you finished this year with 6.5 sacks, and I'm surprised you weren't quite mentioned much as one of those Toledo players. Like I'm like, what? This guy had a similar production as Alexander.
Yeah, yeah. I just go by just my motto, just stand down. The time gonna come, I feel like I can't be denied because I was on the same defense as the guys like Emmanuel, McNeil Warren, the Avery Smith, the Dre Fuller, the Chip Trainers, Junior Van Der Ross, all them guys that had a name and
It
guys
makes
that got invited to the combine. So I feel like once you turn the tape on, you will see. And I just feel like I was the underdog my whole life. So it's nothing new, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really get down on it. I'm human, but it is what it is. I feel like it's gonna come.
it's gonna come. But I mean, you played in a good program. So what kind of defensive scheme that you guys played at Toledo that can translate to the next level?
We played in a 4-2-5 defense. Basically gap gapped out D tackle. I was the three tech, one tech, two tech. The two we attack defense basically. So I can really play any defense if I get the opportunity. Yeah, I know how to adjust to anything that come my way.
Okay, so you're a very versatile player when it comes to like a different scheme. If it was like a 4-3 defense, you would play fine. But if it's a 3-4, you'll be okay, huh?
Yeah, of course, anything they need me to do, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna be productive at it.
Man, that's crazy, man. But yeah, your production it matches up to the competition that you played up to. So I'm guessing sometimes those sleepers are something that people need to pay attention to, man. I'm glad I'm kind of like one of the guys that looks at deeper talent than other people, man. But got to give a shout out to Jimmy for giving you a chance for the interview, man, because I think you got good tape on there.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Like I said, yeah, that's another thing that teams to get out of me, the production. If you look at every year or the last 2 years, my production got better. So last year I could say I had 30 tackles, 3.5 sacks. This year, 43 tackles, 6.5 sacks,
Yeah,
10
your
tackles for
motor doesn't
loss.
stop.
Yeah, so I was very productive each year. I never took like a decrease. I always was increasing.
Yeah, I can see why you like the loyalty in the program, and I think the tape speaks for itself. I mean, so how do you like? Okay, so as far as like a player at the position, who do you model your game after?
Well, I can't say I'm moderate, but like we had a summer study. And our coach, my defensive line coach, gave us a guide to to watch, and he said like I reminded him of Milton Williams, and Milton Williams is a great defensive tackle. So, but it's a lot of great defensive tackles in the NFL. Milton Williams, Quentin Williams, um, Chris Jones, Jeffrey Simmons, Brian Murphy. It's just a lot of them. So I can't say I molded, but like I look at all their games and try to get something out of their games, and you know play just like that.
Oh yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you pretty much had to learn a lot from Alexander also, so it kind of helps along the way.
Yeah, of course, of course. And that's another one of my favorite players too. A great guy to watch, Darius Alexander. He had a great year. I mean, he had a good year this year. So he's just getting his feet wet. He's gonna be all right.
Yeah, he's getting started. I
Yeah,
mean, then there's another guy, Kobe Turner's another good one.
yeah. Kobe Turner is good. Actually, I have a D tackle on the Rams. Well, he a DN now, but Desjuan Johnson. He used to
Oh, he's
play.
another good one.
Yeah, he used to play for Toledo. I played with him too, and he great. He had a great little, what I'm saying, great year this year too. So
Good on
yeah,
the rotation too, from what I saw, and he was like the Mr. Irrelevant pick, just like Brock
yep.
Purdy was the year prior. But yeah, I was like checking his tape all like a couple of years, and he kind of like stood out also. Like I was surprised he went this far down.
Yeah, for sure. Great player.
Yeah, I can see why a lot of these Toledo players have produced lately. I mean, it's like I don't care about what the competition is as long as they can dominate the level.
Facts. That's all it is. And I can't even say you can't even say the competition because okay, you could say, all right, we got a first we Quinyon Mitchell, and then right now, as of right now, we heard of E-Man and Emmanuel going first round. They played the same competition, and just
Yep.
like I played the same competition. So you can't never I feel like you can't never say like the lower the competition. Nah, I feel because when we played against big schools, you performed, so it don't really matter.
Yeah, like I just feel like the competition that you guys play, there's some good competition that's worthy of you guys being draftable. So it's like a lot of the Toledo players are starting to come under the radar, and they've built a nice program for those years combined. So you guys have produced some pretty good defensive studs and quite a few offensive playmakers.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So as far as all that, like what NFL teams have you met with?
Right now I've been training. Like I haven't met with any teams right now. Like I know people like they called like the GM, the old GM at my school, but I ain't really been focusing on that because I don't want to get distracted from my pro day. I have pro day coming up, so I'm trying to be locked into all of that. And then after pro day, then that's when I feel like because I know I'm gonna have a good pro day, then that everything will start rolling even more. So right now I'm just focused on pro day right now.
Yeah, I guess you got to do what you got to do. And just from what you play on your tape, you look a lot faster than what it seems like. Do you run a fast 40?
I haven't run it yet. I actually run it this Wednesday, my first one during training. So I run it this, so I'm gonna see what I run in the 40. But like last week, I could say I clocked in doing like a flying 20.7 miles per hour. So I feel like that's pretty fast for my size. So yeah,
Yeah, it is. Just from the tape, man. You just look quick for your own size, man. You just have the hustle, the quickness. It's like, okay, this guy is kind of quick, way quick off the get off, man. Like the violent hands and quick off the edge, man.
yeah, yeah.
So how do you prepare for your opponents, and what's your game day routine?
So I prepare. I watch a lot of film. I'm starting film. Like we play Saturday, I start film that night of Saturday when I get back home, or I'm starting on Sunday. Then on um, game day we wake up, we eat breakfast. First of all, I wake up, I pray, I eat breakfast. We do stretching. Then we get to come back to our room. It depends on if like we have a night game, get to come back to our room, chill out then. So I might watch a little movie, watch more film, stretch, come back down, have pregame meal, get in the normal taste. Then we get go to the stadium, get ready like that, stretching, keep stretching because I'm trying to get my stretch, get better at stretching. Then we get ready, put our pads on, get ready to go play the game.
That's the way it goes with. So, how do you deal with adversity when you guys are going down on halftime? Like, how do you respond from being down by multiple touchdowns?
Yeah.
Are you like the
See,
kind of leader that speaks out?
well, actually, I would say I'm a leader that lead by example. A couple times this year, I voiced myself during the game, but how our defense was, we was built for adversity, So we never put our head down. Like you could say the Kent State game, we went down 10-0. We didn't panic. We didn't do none of that. We just like, all right, one stop at a time, one stop at a time. So we built for adversity. I never get down. I play the same game. I continue to. I wouldn't say I play harder because I play hard all the time, but it's like I'm my boys next to me. We know like we gotta go get this stop. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I handle adversity, and that's how my defense handle adversity.
Okay, so you've been in this situation a couple times and you know what it takes. Let's say you're up by multiple touchdowns. How do you keep that momentum going, man? How do you go into halftime just keeping that game the way it is, but try to make sure you don't make any mistakes?
Well, so I could say last year against we played not this season, last season we played against Western Kentucky. So we was up. Halftime came, it had a rain delay. So we was in the locker room for at least an hour waiting. So when we came back out, we lost. Like we gave up points and we lost. This year, we went against Western Kentucky again. We got on them from the jump. Like I think the first drive I had a forced fumble, second drive, pick six. And we knew like going into halftime, even if we was up big, we had to keep our foot on the gas because anybody can come back. It's college football. You know what I'm saying? Everybody good. Everybody got scholarships. So anybody can come back. We always went by the motto 11 is one and keep our foot on the gas. It don't matter who in. It can be a threes in. Everybody, that's how the culture we built for our defense. Like it don't matter who in. You playing for the next guy. You playing your hardest.
Okay, so you've been in this situation with Western Kentucky twice out of those 2 years. Okay, so you had a lead and then you blew it after the previous year, and then this year you guys were able to maintain that lead against them, right?
Yep, for sure. Yep.
But you got that pick six. Ooh,
No, I
man.
never got it. Oh yeah, no, I didn't get the pick six. Emmanuel McNeil Warren got the pick
Oh,
six.
Emmanuel.
Yeah,
You
yeah, I
said something
forced
about
that.
a pick six. I was like
Yeah,
thinking you were referring, but no, I think there was this one tape by the safety who got that pick six.
yeah, and I forced the fumble the first drive, and he picked it up. Then the second drive, he got the pick six.
Oh, okay, so you were the one that forced that play, and then that's what became the pick six out of it. Yeah, a lot of pressures. Like, why do you feel that sometimes pressure doesn't get much mention on defense? I know everybody talks about sacks and all those other stats, but I feel like pressure could lead to turnovers, you know?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. I could say with me, I had some pressures that led to picks. And I don't know why it doesn't get mentioned like that. I feel like pressures is just important. Like even like how our coach say, get your mirror hand up. So if you knock a ball down, that's just important as a pick. But to be honest, I really don't know why they don't give pressures praise. I feel like that pressures is because you getting the quarterback off his game. You know what I'm saying with the pressures. So one time you get the sack, one time you get a pressure. It's just you steady nagging at him. So
Yeah, doesn't get talked about as much, but I know that when you get the pressure, it does lead to those turnovers, or it gets them to just force an incompletion.
yeah, yes sir.
Yeah, for sure. So okay. So outside of football, who are you as a person?
Well, first I'm gonna say it again. I'm a great human being. I give back. I love being around my family. I'm a family man. You know, and then to be honest, all I do is chill for real. So I'm gonna play the game. I might play basketball a little bit when I have free time, or if like it's a court, like in the house that I'm at right now, we got like a court outside. I read. I be chilling really. I don't want to do too much. I be in the house. I'm a big in the house guy.
Oh, so you're down to earth, kind of chill back guy, kind of like I am. Just a little
Yeah.
down to earth, just chill, not too much of it, you know. Like, but you're more laser focused on a lot of the stuff, so that says otherwise. So, what's like your backup plan? We all got backup plans, man.
Yeah. Well, I have a clothing line right now. It's called GMDC. It means Get Money Don't Care. So my black backup plan is really to just be. I'm an entrepreneur, so I want to have trucking. I want to start a trucking business. I want to get bigger with my clothing line. I want to get into I want to get into I'm trying to rent houses and all that real estate. So yeah, that's what I want to do.
Oh, that's a good way to put yourself in. You know, you got a bright future. You got a chance to pursue the millions of dollar dream in the NFL. I mean, then you got those clothing brands. The name kind of sounds pretty cool. I might want to get one of those type of brands.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
I mean, it sounds like a good brand. Sounds like a pretty cool thing. I mean, I guess there's some athletes who do these little clothing brands also. Like, I mean, if it goes, it goes. You know, you're making the extra income out of it.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
All right, let's do some rapid fire. Get to know more about you. So, you're on a cheat diet, man. You're in between McDonald's or Burger King. What are you choosing, man?
I'm gonna go McDonald's. I'm gonna go fish fillet sandwich, a 10-piece nugget, a large
10-piece
fry,
nuggets.
large hot seat, and then I'm gonna add one triple cheeseburger to that.
Ooh, okay, okay, not bad. I mean, you can't go around with the fries and the nuggets. I'm not too big on the fish fillet, but I like the other burgers. I mean, they all right, but okay, like you're in the middle of a place where you go in between Target or Walmart. Where you shopping at?
I'm gonna go to Target. I'm gonna go to Target.
Can't go wrong. I mean, even though it's a little pricey, you get some good value out of it.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Target.
As far as a game console, PlayStation or Xbox?
PlayStation, my whole life PlayStation. I never liked the Xbox.
Okay, but NCAA or Madden if you had to choose.
NCAA right now. I was actually just playing NCAA Dynasty mode before I got on the call. So
Oh,
NCAA.
my bad if I interfere. I was just playing.
Nah, you can.
No, but so what would be the most encouraging thing for somebody that's in a similar situation? Let's say they're getting recruited to a bigger school, but like, what would be their encouraging message to stay the same with the program they're in?
Like I said earlier, the short term money, that ain't nothing. You want the long term money. Stay down, be loyal to the ones that was loyal to you.
For sure. And for those people who want to go to Toledo, man, let's recruit them, convince why they should go to that program.
You should go to Toledo because it's a great place to be, a great team, a great university. You're gonna win a lot of ball games. You're gonna win championship. You're gonna win a bowl game. You're gonna have rings. Everything
Ooh,
just there is great. That's why and you get to meet a lot of alumni. Like guys come back from the league to work out with guys, and it don't matter if you're a freshman. They'll talk to you. You know what I'm saying? You always have somebody to talk to. Always be able to say, this person. Yeah, that's what I say.
that's for sure, man. Like, it's a pretty good program. You can't go wrong with it. Hey, but does the moment feel surreal for you just for all those years of you growing up playing at the NFL level? Did you really thought this was a moment to happen at some point?
Yeah, I always felt like that. I felt like I felt like I say I always been an underdog, so I always felt like I had something to prove. And my dream was always to go to the NFL. So me preparing to take that next step in my life, and when I get the opportunity, I know I'm gonna crush it because that's what I dreamed of. That's what I work for.
Yeah, pretty sure, man. But I'm pretty sure since you grew up in the St. Louis area, you had to be between a Rams or a Chiefs fan, right?
I really never heard of the Chiefs for real, and growing up, it was the Rams, but I really wasn't a Rams fan either. I like the Rams because we had Aaron Donald before they left and Tavon Austin. So yeah, I guess I could say Rams. I picked the Rams.
Oh, sure. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it because they were a team down in St. Louis. I mean, but then again, whatever the opportunity presents, right? So I guess it won't matter what team drafts you or signs you as long as you get your chance. Huh?
As long as I get my opportunity.
So what would you tell one of those GMs that just what would you tell them if they were to pick you? What would be the quote of the day for them to make sure they didn't make the wrong decision by picking you?
Well, I know I don't, that day would kind of be emotional because now like that I'm thinking of it, I like at first I used to be like I wouldn't cry, but I know I probably would cry because of like I said, I've been an underdog my whole life. So I probably would just be like, thank you. I'm ready to come in and work. You got a guy that's gonna work, you got a dog.
For sure. See, like you even said, maybe there was a time when you were watching the draft, you would think, why are these people so emotional? It's because they put the hard work in and it's finally paying off.
Yeah, for sure. Now that's what I'm saying.
That's
Now I see it that as I'm getting prepared and you know what I'm saying to take that next step. So now I'm seeing it.
tears of joy and tears of excitement. That's what it is. There's different ways of emotional. Some people get emotional with travesty or other stuff, but people get emotional over that, or they get emotional over the accomplishment. So it's just
Right.
a good way to go with it, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So if you had to choose a quarterback that you wanted to sack, man, who would you want to sack at the NFL level?
I want to sack Lamar Jackson.
Ooh,
Only
yeah,
reason I
the
say
fastest
that,
quarterback.
only reason I say that because he's so elusive and he's fast, and it'll be fun to get him down because that'd be a challenge. So I'm always looking for a challenge.
Okay, you like a challenge. Who would be that offensive lineman you want to face?
Probably Greg Zabel. Probably say him. He a dog. He came into the league as a rookie and put a stamp on it, and he was talking crazy to guys too. So I know that'd be fun. Yeah, him.
Zabel was pretty good. Yeah, he was dividends for Seattle Super Bowl runs. So yeah, he was a big difference for Sam Darnold and the rest of that offense. I mean, offensive line doesn't get noticed all the time, but
Yeah,
he's up there for sure.
yeah, great player. That's why I just throw it out there. But all of the offensive line good. Like the next level. If you made it to the next level, you're a good player. So for sure,
So who was the toughest offensive lineman that you faced in college?
the toughest. I can't even answer that because we played so many good O linemen. Yeah, I don't even think I can really answer that. We played so many good O linemen. There's a lot of
Okay,
good O line units. Yeah, I can't even answer that.
probably tough to say, huh? But as far as but okay, like if you had to choose the running back you wanted to tackle, who would you want to tackle at the running back?
In the NFL,
NFL, yeah.
like I said, I'm looking for a challenge. Probably I say Derrick Henry or like Jameer Gibbs. All the running backs good, but Jameer Gibbs so quick and elusive. Derrick Henry so big. So yeah, I'd probably say one of them.
Yeah, Derrick Henry's still producing at his age, so he's a big
Yeah,
running back. He does present a big challenge.
yeah, great player.
Yeah, for sure, man. But man, it just feels like the moment is not too big for you. You seem to prove it at that level. So, what are you doing currently right now to get ready for the draft?
Well, right now I'm training down here in Dallas, Texas. I'm training I'm training all the way up to pro day. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now, training and getting ready for everything.
Oh, for sure, man. So, do they have you just training mostly at D tackle or a little bit at defensive end?
I'm doing basically both when we do like position drills and all that. So yeah, I'm doing both of them. I'm working with the DNs and I'm working with the D tackles.
Why do you feel like being versatile at defensive line matters to the next level?
Because it's just you can do it all, like it ain't nothing wrong with being a first and second down guy, but if you can do first, second, and third down and playing different packages, that'd be a great value for you and great NFL career long term wise, being versatile, and you get to the money.
Oh, for sure, man. That's what we all want is the money. That's for sure. But hey, man, I know that the opportunity doesn't come around often, man. You're living a dream that one out of a million would never think of. But man, whatever that journey is, bro, I'm gonna root for you to succeed, bro. But hopefully you come in the Bay and hopefully we can have another round two or whatever team takes you, man. I'm pretty sure they're gonna get a damn good football player.
For sure. Thank you.
Oh yeah, and for everybody else, man, tell them who you are and tell them what you're doing currently, man.
I'm Martez Poynter. I'm training right now for the NFL draft, and just ready to go get ready for pro day and get the opportunity.
for sure. And for everybody else, man, go check out Toledo Defensive lineman Martez Poynter, man. Toledo has produced one of the finest defensive units in quite some time, man. And this guy is under the radar. You better watch his film. You better check him out, or he's gonna make you pay, man. He kind of gives me that John Randall vibes, man. That little energy. But man, I wish you the best, bro, and hopefully we can keep in contact here. And bro, whatever goes on, bro, just take advantage of those opportunities, man.
I got you. I appreciate you.
Oh, for sure. And for everybody else, thank y'all for tuning in.